You can come out. I know you're there, Hunter. I know these woods like the back of my hand, and I can tell when there is someone here who doesn't belong. You walk around with no notice of your own presence. You aren't exactly quiet. So, who paid you to come out here? A few times a month, someone from the village gets upset with me for one thing or another. And every time that happens, I end up with a witch hunter out here trying to kill me. Or whatever it is that witch hunters do. Sometimes I get the same witch hunter. They come by every couple months just to say hello and run off with whatever coin they were paid for their work. You're new though. I haven't seen your face around the woods or around the village before. So I repeat my question. Who paid you to come out here? Fucking Thomas. Of course, it was fucking Thomas, that prick. Well, go on. What did he tell you my great crime was this time? Yes, this time. Most of the time, Thomas is the one sending these witch hunters out here, for some reason or another. The last time he told the hunter, who he paid quite a pretty penny to, might I add, that I turned his sister into a toad. He doesn't have a sister. So what did I, quote unquote, do to Thomas this time? He told you that I slipped him a love potion, and now he's in trouble with his wife. All because she heard him ask me out the last time I was in town to shop. Fucking brilliant. Listen, let's get one thing straight. Thomas flirts. With everyone. Everyone in the village knows it. His wife just chooses to remain ignorant to the fact that her husband is the village bicycle. Or at least he wishes he was. Thomas tries to convince me to go out with him every time he sees me in town. And every time that he does, I tell him to not so nicely stick it where the sun doesn't shine. That's probably part of the reason that he sends so many witch hunters after me. He doesn't take rejection well. Let's put it that way. I don't even work in potions. Or not love potions. I mostly work in healing magic, so the strongest potion I can make is a basic healing potion. But that only fixes small scrapes and cuts. And a love potion, forget about it. That kind of potion is too much for my skills, and besides, I'm not really into the questionable morals behind love magic, let alone using a love potion. The whole concept just feels icky to me. That's not real love. You can't brew or craft real love. It has to happen naturally. Anything else is just superficial and wrong. You're giving me a look that says you don't fully believe me. That, or you do believe me, and you're having conflicting morals about the money you were paid to bring me to justice. So, how about this? Why don't you come to my cottage with me? It's just up the path. You can have a look around. I can prove that I don't have any love potions. You could feel good, or better, about not doing the job you were hired for. And then you can be on your merry way. Whatever way that is for you. Sound like a deal? Good. Follow me then. So, out of curiosity, what is your next step after this? Like I said before, your face is new to me. Just passing through or something else? You're looking for work. Well, witch hunter, you might want to consider finding a different profession. You're going to be in short supply of witches in these parts. I'm the only one around. And as often as the villagers send witch hunters after me, they kind of need me around here. I know earlier I said that I mostly work in healing magic. And that part is true. But it goes beyond that. I also deal a lot in protection magic. Specifically protection for the village and the surrounding forest. On some kind of deep level, the villagers know this, which is why they tolerate me living so close to them and engaging in some aspects of town life. What am I protecting them from? Lots of things, really. The forest used to be home to some nasty elements. Now my magic keeps them out, or at bay. The wards I put up protect against most of the magical creatures that would want to rampage around the village. But I still have to go out and reinforce them regularly, otherwise they risk failing. But enough about that. Here we are, my humble abode. Come on in. You're welcome to have a look around to ease your moral-stricken mind on the whole love potion thing. I'm going to get the fireplace going. It gets pretty chilly in the forest at night. So, Hunter, satisfied with your little search around my cottage here? Good. I'm glad that you feel somewhat less conflicted about the whole situation. You did your due diligence and took a proper look around and found no sign of love magic. Just like I said you wouldn't. Oh, I made some tea while you were having your little look around. Would you like some? It's getting pretty late, and tea is just the thing to warm and soothe you on chilly nights like tonight. Speaking of which, I know we just met, but the woods is no place for people to be out and about at night, even with my protective wards to keep out the nastier elements. I would like to extend you an offer to stay, if just for the night. My conscience would feel much more at ease knowing I did not let you wander off to your potential death without offering a safe place to stay for the night. You're very welcome. Here, I'll set you up in the loft for the night so that you're comfortable. The heat from the fire should rise and keep you nice and warm up there. Where am I going to sleep? Well, usually I would sleep in the loft, but I'll just settle myself down here in my reading chair. You're not burdening me. I've slept in that chair many times before. It's quite comfortable for myself and for my familiars. Really, it's not a burden for me to sleep in the chair tonight. Well, aren't you a bold one? Well, if you insist, I guess I will join you in the loft. Take some more burden off of that conscience of yours for the night. I should warn you, though, it might get pretty crowded up there. The loft is not as big as it looks. We might have to get a little close for comfort for the night. And truth be told, with such close proximity, I might not be able to keep myself from cuddling right up to you. It's been a while since such a handsome face graced my home, let alone where I sleep at night. As long as you're all right with that, then so am I. Good night, Hunter. Sleep well. I'll see you in the morning.